Hello everyone! Today we are in a different setup and I'm just gonna do like another video like I did for the dolls I've fallen in love with. It's a little late, but we are going to do a Valentine's special based on the G3 Monster High dolls that I ship. These aren't strictly character based, they are doll based. So starting off strong, we're going to do signature. These are both signatures. Clanky. So Miss Cleo and Frankie. I actually don't like this setup. Hold on. Okay, little better view. So yeah, signature Clanky, Frankie, and Cleo. Pretty obvious, kind of just based off the show. I don't got a lot to say, honestly. This is my second favorite Frankie in my collection, honestly. It is kind of race style because I gave them better pants, or I made them pants, which low-key are falling off because they're usually sitting. And then just Cleo, pretty basic. Another one of my favorite, just pretty basic G3 ships is Cleo and Drac. I did have to just cave and get Claude. I don't like his eyes, so he wears these glasses. I think they're Spectras. I could be wrong. This is just Days Out Drac, because she is my most basic Drac that I have. Claude is also just in like Rex McQueen's clothes, except for the shirt. But really basic, good ship. I do think they cleared up a lot of the stuff in G3 compared to G1, where he was low-key like a baby when she was babysitting him. I don't know, whatever. I think they cleared that up, or at least just removed that plot line. So yeah, very nice. Very, just basic, safe option. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Clinky, I think, is an 8 out of 10. Now, I know in G1 this was technically confirmed, but I don't know about G3. Torodine? No. I don't know how to say their ship name, I forget, but Torlight and Claudine. Now, this is not the only Claudine ship that I have for these, for her, but this is my, Ghoul Spirit? No. Spirit Day? I don't know. The 6-pack that came out. I believe this is also from that same pack. Just very, has, like, very stylized. She has the brat shirt, I think LOL pants, and then I Love You Forever shirt. I don't know. But yeah, I really like these two as a couple. I feel like, I don't know, they're just like your run-of-the-mill lesbians. I feel like Torlight has a lot of spark, but Claudine's sweetness like levels her out, and like they just fit each other. Like Torlight is they're both super outgoing, very loyal, and maybe Claudine made Torlight realize like being popular isn't all that. Like, you gotta be nice to have friends or whatever. I know in the show, Torlight had a redemption arc at in the finale. I think it was season 1, with her mom. They got Claudine's mom back or whatever because of Torlight, and I think that was super sweet. This for me is a 8 out of 10, I think. Okay, so this ship here is almost just a aesthetic ship. I don't know why Caddy is super, like, dirty right now, but she is repainted, kind of reworded. You can definitely tell the difference in the pinks. It's not as bad when they're on display because it has a shadow, but on camera you can definitely tell some of my mistakes. But I feel like a lot of her colors were super dark, and I wanted her to have some bangs. But yeah, I love these two. They're both singers. I feel like Caddy helps Toralei like improve her voice, and like they have a couple songs together. I think it's really cute. And I do think like they resolved their issues after like Boo York, where Toralei stole Caddy's voice and stuff like that. I feel like maybe they resolved it, had a deep talk. Maybe Toralei opened up and was vulnerable to Caddy about not being a great singer but wanted to always be one, and Caddy helped her start her career or something like that. But yeah, aesthetically, I do really like these two together because you have like the preppy pop star and like the rocker look. And yeah, this for me, 7 out of 10. I think I don't like it as much as Claudine and Toralei, but I really do like seeing these two together. These are kind of like my power couple on the shelf. Like they're super striking together. And yeah. Okay, so this one is probably more just a platonic couple, not really like a relationship, but I really love Twyla and Gulia together in this generation. They're both nerdy and like I feel like a lot of their interests are pretty niche, and in the Fear Book, Twyla is part of the board game club, and I think with Gulia's love for video games, they could find a middle ground. I always have these two displayed together. Usually, like, I have them on top of the school together. I feel like they would talk about video games and all kinds of stuff like that. And yeah, not a lot to say because generally I don't see them as a couple. I see them as like besties. So 5 out of 10. So these two are low-key having a bad hair dye together, but I love the idea of Venus and Abby together, at least in my doll world. I feel like they were besties and they just sort of like, fell for each other maybe. Maybe they're not fully dating, just they don't have anyone else. So, and their friendship is super, super close. Sorry, Abby's skirt is actually on backwards. And yeah, in the canon that I have in my head, they do own a talk show, kind of like in Sweet 1600, Why Do Girls Fall in Love, when Abby took over Cupid's job. I feel like they have a talk show for like couples or whatever together. And Abby is very honest, and Venus has to like calm her down, like you're being way too honest. You got to give them a little hope, a little delusion. But yeah, just basic baddies together. 6 out of 10. I love them together and I love the story behind them, but there's better couples. And yeah. Now for some loan sharks before we get into my overall favorite ship of my collection. We have Laguna and Spectra. I genuinely cannot find anyone really good to be with Spectra yet. So she's still single. But that's okay. She's a gossip girl and it probably gets her in more trouble than she cares for. And Laguna, I would say, I don't know. Sometimes I see her with Toralei. Sometimes I see her trying to get with Cleo. and I'm not sure. So she's kind of alone for right now. Now, this is my favorite ship of my collection. It is my Creep Over Frankie and sorry guys, Iridescent Cleo. I feel like in my head they have like a Maddie and Nate relationship. If you've ever seen Euphoria, just less of the like, I don't know, ick, you know. Frankie's not that crazy, but Cleo is definitely like Maddie. In this relationship, they're low key kind of bad for each other, but they make it work in their own bad way, you know. This is the relationship that I kind of see Laguna maybe trying to ruin. But I don't know which one she would actually fall for, honestly. But yeah, I really love this ship. I don't know why, they just look amazing together. I love like the alternative messy look on Frankie, but the super clean look on Cleo. This is also my favorite Cleo. I love the red, like bronze color of her skin tone mixed with this blue or teal. And yeah, these are my Valentine dolls. This is for me 10 out of 10 every time. I love Clanky. I love that they like did a full 180 on Cleo and Deuce breaking up, and then hinting that Cleo would get with, or Frankie would get with Deuce, but then they ended up getting with Cleo. I really love that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!